Good afternoon and welcome back to Duff Kingston Gymnasium. It is time for the championship semifinals. For the next two games, our final four teams looking for a bid to the championship game tonight. First one, it's the Harrisburg Bulldogs against the Herrin Tigers, two river-to-river teams, the top seed Herrin and the 4 seed Harrisburg. Cole Carter alongside Jason Craig, Scott Maring back at the WRUL studio. Chloe Veach and lovely Whitney Carter with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Herrin comes into this game with an 11-1 record. They are 2-0 here in the tournament, defeating Carrier Mills on the opening day, 85-18. They took care of business against Anna Jonesboro yesterday, 66-53. Harrisburg, a little bit of more of a bump in the road in their first two games, defeating Edwards County 48-35 in the first round, then defeating Massac County by 12, 68-56 yesterday. And Jason, I think if you look in these final four teams, these would probably be the top two of those four. I mean, Harrisburg, I think, has looked pretty good. They've had a couple of battles with Edwards County and Massac County, but when this team gets going, they've looked pretty impressive.
Yeah, I definitely had a star put around this game coming into today when I made the drive down from Carmi. I'm excited to see this one. This should really be fun. The blueprint for these river-to-river teams have been pretty much, let's make it track meets. Well, you got two teams that want to make a track meet. I think they're going to be in agreement. They're going to run, and it's going to be fun to see. Both teams have depth. Both teams have got quality shooting. They've got interior presence. It's everything you could ask for. It's kind of a finale, if you will, here, and you're getting treated to it. But you're right. Herrin's kind of pretty much had an easy path here. Herrin has had to fight some obstacles a little bit, but they overcame. But really, this should be an exciting ball game. Well,
obviously the story going into this tournament was Herrin. They've won 3 in a row, trying to make it 4 in a row. They'll be the first team to do so since that great Harrisburg team in the early 2010s. And you mentioned a couple of obstacles, but it seems like over the last couple of years they have that one game, whether it's the quarterfinals or the semifinals, they get pushed to the edge. Recall last year it was Fairfield in the quarterfinals, took them into double overtime, almost pulled off the upset. But what's so impressive about Sailor Shirts' squad is they can play 4 quarters, 5 quarters, 6 quarters if they have to of basketball. They're so deep, and they just wear you out over time.
Yeah, and Kyrus Lukens spearheads this offense. Watching him past couple days, it's been fun to watch. He is a great, talented ball player. Harrisburg has always had that traditional one guy that stands out, a name that comes out here. I don't know if they're looking for that just yet. I still think Caden Young has shown here the last couple days. He's been the guy that can put Harrisburg on his shoulders and carry it, but I still haven't seen that cemented in the concrete just yet.
Harrisburg trying to go to the championship game for the first time since 2017. We'll step aside as the flag is being lowered at midcourt. It's time for the national anthem, first game of the afternoon session here in the final day of the 60th annual El Dorado Holiday Tournament. Back in 3 minutes.
Free delivery, free advice, and the hometown advantage. Welcome to the Medicine Shop of Harrisburg, Marion, Ridgeway, Shawneetown, and El Dorado. We're a small, locally owned pharmacy making a big impact on our customers and our communities. We offer full pharmacy services and home medical equipment with hometown pride. Switching is easy. Just ask. The Medicine Shop and Home Health Solutions. How can we help you?
I'm Nancy J. Winter, CPA. We believe in family values, even in the world of finance, because every financial decision impacts your family. For all the milestones in your life, our team is here to maximize your savings, minimize your taxes, and help you plan for a prosperous future.
Visit Nancy J. Winter, CPA in Carmi for tax planning, saving for college, retirement planning, and the expertise to help get you where you want to be. Learn more at nancyjwintercpa.com or call 382-2364. Nancy J. Winter, CPA, where you're treated like family.
Spark your next project with Extreme Welding's unparalleled experience, skills, and talent. Extreme Welding and Machine Services El Dorado is your one-stop shop for all things welding. From rods, wire, abrasives, hydraulic hoses, and fittings to metal sold by the foot and industrial gases available without leasing agreements. Own your own bottles and pay only for the contents. Extreme Welding is also an exchange point for AWG gases. Tired of never-ending lease payments on your bottles? Then stop by Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Highway 45, El Dorado.
Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic continues to be here to meet the needs of White County. Nurse practitioner Katherine Adams is accepting new patients at our Carmi Family Clinic location at 1112 Oak Street. Whether it's routine visits or acute needs, our dedicated care team is here to ensure wellness for the entire family. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic. The care you need when and where you need it, close to home. To schedule an appointment, call 618-382-5030.
Hi, I'm Lucas Matzel, Doctor of Physical Therapy.
And I'm Paige Winter-Bruder, Occupational Therapist at Joiner Therapy Services on April Avenue in Carmi.
We are both graduates of CWC who take pride in treating individuals from our hometown. Whether you've experienced a sports injury, have had a recent surgery, or just have pain, we are experienced in treating from head to toe.
Contact our clinic at 382-2771. That's 382-2771, and start the road to a healthier you at Joiner Therapy Services.
Holy pancake bat dude, our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
Back here at Dow Kingston getting set for the opening tip between Harrisburg and Herrin here in our first championship quarterfinal of the day, as it will be Carterville and Vienna squaring off at about 1:30. Winner of these next two games play for the title tonight at 9. Herrin looking for their fourth consecutive championship game appearance, while Harrisburg are looking for their first since 2017. Starting lineup for Andy Fehrenbacher's Harrisburg Bulldogs going to be Caden Young. He is a 6'4 senior. Number 20, Reed Ryder, a 6-foot senior. Number 21, Jelon Ellis, a 6'1 senior. Number 23, Adrian Mann, a 6'2 senior. And number 30, Owen Rand, a 6'4 senior. 5 seniors for Harrisburg: Young, Ryder, Ellis, Mann, and Rand. Bulldogs are 8-3 on the season. For the Herrin Tigers, and head coach Sailor shirts, Jared Staple Jr., he's a 6-foot senior, wearing number 1. Also number 11, Chance Estes, he's a 6'2 senior. Number 15, Maddox Billingsley, a 6'1 senior. Number 21, Kyrie Sluke is a 6-foot senior. And rounding it out, a 6'5 senior, number 33, Grady Cox. That's Staple, Estes, Billingsley, Lukens, and Cox for the 11-1 Herrin Tigers. Their only blemish on their resume, a 2-point loss to Sparta at the DuCoin Tip-Off Classic earlier this season.
Really, if I had to give a slight advantage in this one, and it's strictly not basketball on the floor related, I would lean toward Herrin, the seniority. There's a lot of seniors, and that really pays dividends, especially coming off the bench. There's a bunch of interchangeable pieces here. Grady Cox, for example, he's a 6'5 inside man for Herrin. He's in foul trouble. Here comes Rajon Price. Guess what? Another 6'5 guy. Herrin replaces with what they have, and it's just that's a luxury a lot of teams don't get to have.
You could take 5 guys off Herrin's bench and probably compete for a trophy in this tournament, let's be real. They're by far the deepest team here. But Harrisburg are going to try to pull the upset. On paper, this might be one of the better games of the weekend. Herrin wins the tip. We are underway. Championship semifinal number 1. It's the Bulldogs and the Tigers. Jared Staple Jr. has the basketball. Gets it over to Kyrie Slukens on the far side. In the corner, Billingsley. Bounce pass down low to Cox. He dribbles, turns, goes up. That one might have been partially blocked by Rand. Harrisburg's got the rebound. Here come the Bulldogs. We've played 25 seconds, scoreless game. Ellis dribbling to the right, behind the back dribble. Guarded there by Estes. Crossover. Ellis fading away. That shot won't go. Rebound into the hands of Staple. Herrin on the run. Into the front court. Staple going to go coast to coast. Layup. Good.
Yeah. Transition game's going to be critical for both of these squads, and there's an example of it for Herrin.
2-0 Herrin. We've played a little under a minute left here, or we've played a minute here in the first quarter. Near side, Caden Young with it. Young dribbles it back. He's being guarded by Estes. Young, step back three-point shot on the way. Caden Young gets Harrisburg on the board, 3-2.
Young started out strong in their last game here. He's going to have to continue to do it here this morning.
Staple with the right hand, throws up a hook shot looking for a foul, no whistle. Harrisburg's got numbers. Ellis wants man to hurry it up into the front court. Ellis, free throw line jumper, too strong, and nice rebound by Maddox Billingsley of Herrin. We've played 90 seconds. Harrisburg up 3-2. Cox, top of the key. He dribbles to his right, hands it off to Staple. Thought about pulling up for three, shot fake at a drive, kicks it near corner. Estes open for three, too strong. Rebound into the hands of Adrian Mann. Here's Young into the front court. Young, crossover, going to the basket. No whistle. I thought he got hit by the hit on the arm.
Looked like it.
Herrin the other way with Staple. Staple on the left top. Harrisburg comes out in a man-to-man. Lukens over on the far side, hands it off, fake the hand off to Billingsley, keeps it, now gets it over to Billingsley. Pass fake and a drive, Billingsley, tough shot, won't get the bounce. Rebound bounces once and ends up in the hands of Owen Rand.
Both teams doing a nice job on the defensive boards, only one opportunity both ways.
3-2 Harrisburg, 5.5 to go in the opening quarter. Here's Ellis dribbling near side. Off to Mann for three, it won't go. And the rebound grabbed by Grady Cox. Herrin trying to push the floor. Lukens crossover, spins, goes up for the shot. We're going to get a foul on the shot. Will that be on Ellis or Mann? It's against Ellis, or actually Young.
Yeah, that one was a little more. I thought Young could hang up there a little and just wait for him, Lukens, to let go, but then take a swat into the seventh row bleachers, but he got all body.
First free throw for Kyrie Lukens is good. Ties this game up at 3 apiece. 5:18 to go in the first quarter. Lukens goes 2 for 2. 4-3 Herrin. 5:15 to go in the first quarter. Ellis into the front court. Bounce pass on the near elbow to Rand over on the far side. Now in the corner, it's Young trying to back down his defender. Young turns and gets that one to fall through.
He's got a nice touch from the outside, got the shooter's roll.
Caden Young has all 5 for Harrisburg. They lead at 5-4. Staple pulls up for three near side. It won't go. He almost got his own rebound, but Estes has it for the Tigers' second chance opportunity here. 4:45 to go in the first. 5-4 Harrisburg. Lukens over on the right side to Billingsley. Billingsley, top of the circle. Here's Cox with it. He dribbles to his right. Leaves it for Lukens. He pulls up for three. Short. Rebounded by Jalon Ellis.
Tigers 0 for 3 from beyond the arc so far.
Ellis over on the near side in front of the scores table. Andy Fehrenbacher calls out the play. Ryder has it far elbow. It goes near top to Ellis. Ellis dribbling left, spins off Staple, mid-range floater won't go, rebound by Lukens. Herrin trying to push the floor, here comes Lukens. He's stopped by Ellis, and they'll reset the offense. Cox hands it back off to Ellis, near side to Cox. He pulls up for three, it won't go, and Ellis the rebound. Defense been the story early. We are halfway through the first quarter, 5-4 Harrisburg. Young between the circles, near top, Ellis. Ryder at the top. Now on the left side it goes to Young, and we're going to get a foul. That time on Chance Estes.
Tigers foul 11, Chance Estes.
One foul aside here in the first. 3:43 to go. 5-4 Harrisburg. Ellis walks this one into the front court, brings it near side to Young. Young, cross-court pass. With it is Mann. As Herrin switching to a 1-3-1 here in the middle of the possession. Mann bounce pass to Young, getting inside, caught off balance, gets it out to Ellis. Now it's your side. Young for three, too strong, rebound, controlled by Cox. Nice job by Grady Cox along the baseline as they swing it up ahead to Lukens. His shot blocked by Young. Rebound grab by Rand. Up ahead to Young, up against Billingsley, won't go. And Ryder saved it, but threw it right to Cox. Now it's Billingsley who's going to be called for a travel.
Wow. Up and down tempo, very first turnover of the contest.
So Herrin turns it over, first turnover of the ball game. And Harrisburg will inbound in front of the scores table. That'll be Jackson Falkenberry off the bench. And if they had an all-reserved team here at the EHT, Falkenberry would be first team. He has played really well, being that spark plug off the bench for the Tigers.
Yeah, he's a definite blue-collar worker for Herrin.
Cross-court pass over to Ellis. Gets it back near side here to Mann. Mann dribbles once, picks it up, cross-court pass over to Young. Steps into a three-point shot, way off the mark, and Falkenberry with the rebound. Somebody opened the door when Young shot that three-pointer. 5-4 Harrisburg, 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Staple over on the right side to Lukens down the far corner. Bounce pass down low. Here's Cox with it. He dribbles going up against Rand. Tough shot. Herrin pleading for a foul, and now they call a foul on Cox, and that will get some orange shirts standing up in the crowd.
They're going to let him play. A lot of contact.
It was. Well, if there was a whistle to be blown on that play, I would not have expected it to be when it was blown. I thought that Cox was hit on the shot, but they say that he hit Rand on the rebound. 5-4, Harrisburg leads it, 2:17 to play in the first quarter. Ellis near side, throws it over to Mann, swings it back near top to Ellis. Shot fake on the three. Now he puts it on the floor, bounce pass over back to Mann. Mann gets it back into the hands of Ellis, open for three. It won't go, rebounded by Cox. Sailor Shirts calls out the play, under 2 to go in the first quarter. Offense is being sluggish, 5-4 Harrisburg. Lukens with the left hand.
He's just explosive off the dribble, and he can do it from both sides of the lane.
Harrisburg trying to answer at the other end. That three-point shot no good. We're going to get a foul on the rebound against the Bulldogs. That was Braxton Murphy who came in during that last dead ball. And the foul against Rand, that's his first. Lukens will walk this one into the front court. Lukens guarded there by Ellis, dribbles to his right. Lukens picks it up, off to Cox at the top of the key. He dribbles, pulls up for the mid-range jumper. It won't go, and Caden Young the rebound for Harrisburg. 1:17 to go in the first quarter. Herrin up by a point, 6-5. Tigers sinking in their 1-3-1 zone. Young over on the far top, dribbling inside, finger roll. What a move by Caden Young.
First 2-point field goal for Harrisburg here in the first quarter.
Young has all 7 for the Bulldogs. It's a 7-6 game. Staple off to Lucas at the top of the key. We'll see how long Herrin wants to hold this one, as Harrisburg showed a trap defense there for a second. Now it's back to Staple. Over in the corner, Lukens catch and shoot three. Too strong. Offensive rebound by Estes. Now it's Staple. Back off into the hands of Lukens with 35 seconds. Lukens gets it near corner to Staple. Gets away from his defender. Brings it back towards the Eagle logo in midcourt. 28 seconds. 7 of 6 Harrisburg. Cox on the left top, guarded by Mann. Staple at the top of the key. Down to 15 seconds. In a back and forth first quarter. Staple. They almost lost it. Loose ball picked up by Cox. Now back to Staple. Off to Lukens with 3 seconds. Lukens, step back three on the way. Won't go. And the rebound by Young. And that is how this first quarter comes to an end. Defense is being stout early. Sees Harrisburg lead 7-6 after the first 8 minutes. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break. This is the El Dorado Holiday Tournament on WRUL Sports.
Feeling stuck growing your business? Get expert advice on marketing, finance, operations, and more, all at no cost. Unlock your business potential by visiting the Illinois Small Business Development Center, located at SIC. We have the right tools, resources, and expertise to help you accomplish your goals. Let us be your partner in small business success. Visit IllinoisSBDC.com. Funded in part by cooperative agreement with the USSBA, Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, and Southeastern Illinois College.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind, the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name, the Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471, the most trusted name in agriculture.
Start of the second quarter, it's Harrisburg leading Herrin 7-6. And a high-flying defensive battle here early on. Only one player doing the scoring for Harrisburg. That's Caden Young. And for Herrin, Lukens has 4, Staple with 2.
Yeah, both teams aren't going to break any shooting records in this one. Herrin 2 for 14 there in the first quarter. Harrisburg one better, 3 for 14.
Harrisburg has the ball as we start the second quarter of play. Man walks into the front court, gets it over on the far side to Ellis. Ellis dribbling it in our direction, gets it off. Here's a three-point shot on the near side from Murphy. Harrisburg fans thought he was fouled. Tigers the other way. Here's Falkenberry, baseline drive. Lost his dribble, gets it back, swings it over to Staple at the top of the key. Tigers will call out the offense. They trail 7-6. We played 30 seconds in the second quarter. Lukens with the right hand trying to get around Ellis. Goes to the basket. Missed the layup. In and out. And the rebound grabbed by Ellis. Harrisburg pushing the floor. Ellis off to Young. Three-point shot. Nothing but net for Caden Young.
Young putting his Bulldogs on his shoulders here early on.
All 10 of Harrisburg points via Caden Young. Corner pass off to Falkenberry. Harrisburg able to rotate defensively. There's a miscommunication that leads Falkenberry open for 3.
First triple for the Tigers in this one.
Falkenberry off the bench has played so well for the Tigers in this game, or in this tournament. 9-10, Harrisburg still up by a point, 6:45 to go in the second quarter. Over on the far top with it is Ellis. This is Rand now at the top of the key. He goes near side to Mann. Mann tries to beat Staple baseline. Shot fake, left it short, rebounded by Cox. Herrin pushing it with Staple. Staple going right down the middle. Finger roll shot, no good. There's Lukens for the offensive rebound. His putback, no. Rebounded by Young. Young up ahead to Mann. Mann with a crossover. His left-handed layup is good. Herrin the other way now, 12-9. Falkenberry in the corner. Gets it off to Jared Staple Jr. As Herrin will reset. Lukens over on the far top, guarded by Ellis, switched on to by Young. Now it's on the left top to Staple. Staple getting a screen from Cox. Pick and roll, pick and pop that is. Cox mid-range jumper, it's good.
Nice shot of mid-range for the big man.
12-11, back and forth we go. Harrisburg up by a point, 5.5 to play here in the first half. Here's Mann at the free throw line. He squares up. Now dribbles it out among the perimeter. Ellis inside, spins, hits it.
That's going to be a good showdown. Ellis and Lukens right here, 21v21.
Oh, throws it over to Staple. He wasn't ready for it, but he hit him right in the chest. Staple now on the left top, dribbles to his right, getting a screen. Falkenberry over in the corner to Lukens. Lukens, as the Herrin fans pleading for a foul as Ellis was in there on him. Estes has it near side. He goes to the bucket, kicks it out in the corner. We're going to get a foul call on the drive by Estes. And Caden Young didn't like that. Yeah, Rocky Hall's not the official that you want to ask if he's sure about that foul.
That would be the Young second. And that is a critical foul right there.
He's going to come out of the ball game. So Chandler Costell will check in for him. Reed Ryder also in. And if you're Harrisburg, your offense is on the bench now. He's got 10 of your 14.
Yeah, this is where Mann has to step up. Ellis can do it inside the lane. He hasn't done well from the perimeter, but Harrisburg's going to have to find another scorer.
McCree inbounds it here for Herrin. As Cox left open, he'll jab and drive with the right hand, nearly poked away by Ellis. Now he picks it up in the paint, gets it out to Lukens at midcourt. Lukens over to Falkenberry on the right top. He dribbles left, guarded by Mann. Dribbled it off his foot, but it rolls over to Lukens. Back in the corner to Falkenberry. He tries to go baseline against Mann. Spins, got it poked away from behind. Ends up in the hands of Luken again. And after all that, Sailor Shirts is going to burn a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. This is the El Dorado Holiday Tournament on WRUL Sports.
When you think of home, you think of warmth, comfort, and peace of mind. And that's exactly what you get when you choose propane from FS. With propane from Wabash Valley Service Company, you get our well-trained professional staff along with an array of products and services designed to ensure that your propane system is functioning properly and efficiently. Add to this a variety of convenient terms and ways to save money, and you've got the right solution to all your home energy needs. Call Wabash Valley Service Company today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
.427 left to play here in the second quarter as Harrisburg leads Herrin 14-11 here in our first championship semifinal of the day. Winner moves on to the title game tonight at 9 o'clock. Grady Cox has it in the corner, out to Lukens at the top of the circle. Lukens, guarded by Ellis, dribbles to his right. Switched onto by Rand. He goes up inside, count the basket, and a foul for Kyrese Lukens.
Nice aggressive play there by Lukens, drawing contact, shooting through the contact, opportunity for a three-point play.
Lukens has 6 points. Grady Cox will take a seat. As Jared Staple Jr. checks back in for the Tigers. Lukens can tie it right here at the free throw line. And he does just that. 7 points for Lukens. Herrin going to apply a little bit of half or full court pressure. Mann and Ellis play a two-man game. Ellis brings it into the front court. Ellis leaves it over on the far top for Castell. Now it's Mann at the free throw line. Mann back in the corner to Castell. Over on the far top, they get Mann on a screen to the top of the key. Harrisburg being very patient here. You got to think with your leading scorer with 2 fouls, no sense to try to hurry and give Herrin more possessions. Staple left top, dribbling left, goes in the corner. That one narrowly stolen by Falkenberry. If he corrals that cleanly, it's a 2-on-1 the other way.
Yeah.
You see Falkenberry going over to Coach Schertz and wiping off his hands, and might have a sweaty spot down there near the paint. That's what Adam Cross thinks, so we'll grab a towel and get that cleaned up.
Yeah, you glance out there at Harrisburg, you're trying to figure out, okay, you know who your primary scorer is, who's the secondary scorer. And one of these Bulldogs is going to have to step up and take the mantle, so to speak, for the next 3.5 minutes here, because it's less than likely that Young's going to come back in here in the first half.
14-14, your score. 3:37 to play in the second quarter. Ellis will walk this one into the front court. Ellis goes left side. Questel, now the top of the circle, ran with a shot fake. Swings it near side. Ellis went through his hands, able to save it before it goes out of bounds. Off to Reed Ryder. Now near side, Adrian Mann with it. He dribbles left with Staple right there on him. 3:13 to go in the half. Questel left side, bounce pass in the post. This is Mann. He fades away and gets the bounce.
Nice shot there by Rand.
Owen Rand, his first basket. Harrisburg back in front by a deuce, 16-14. Lukens hands it off to Falkenberry. Crossover, Falkenberry kicks it in the corner. Billingsley for 3. No good. Offensive rebound again by Herrin. Out to Lukens for a triple. He was fouled by Ellis. And Kyrese Lukens will go to the free throw line for 3.
Harrisburg did not crash the boards on the primary shot, and the long rebound ends up in the hands of Lukens. You know, silly foul there as Lukens hits the first one.
Watching this Herrin team play in this tournament for X amount of years, one thing that's consistent, you can't let them get offensive rebounds and let them get second chances as Lukens hits the second. He's got 9. Braxton Murphy will check back in for Harrisburg. And Rajon Price, 6'5" senior off the bench, checks in for the Tigers. Lukens hits all 3 free throws, and Herrin reclaims the lead 17-16 with 2.5 to go in the half.
Herrin's the only team to the free throw line. They're 6 for 6.
Man over on the far top. He dribbles to his left, gets past Staple. Pull-up jumper at the free throw line, too strong. Rebound into the lap of Lukens. Harrisburg's got numbers, or Herrin's got numbers. Falkenberry gets his shot blocked by Murphy. And now Harrisburg with numbers the other way. Man, travels, no whistle. That was an obvious travel. Harrisburg catches a break. Man at midcourt over left side. Bounce pass goes to Rand. Rand fades, hits.
Tough shot. Rand starting to step up on the interior to be that secondary scorer, and that's what Harrisburg needs.
18-17, Harrisburg by a point. Lukens missed his pull-up jumper, got his own rebound. Gets it off to Price, out to Falkenberry, near side to Staple with 1:40 to play in the half. Staple, nice move to the basket. Staple hits the shot and one.
And I have to actually kind of giggle on that one. Rand's entitled to his position vertically. He didn't try to block it. He just jumped straight up, and very tic-tac contact, and they blow the whistle there. And Falkenberry might be hurt.
I was going to say, he's limping over towards the Herrin bench. As he comes out, Cox will come back in, and that might just be a cramp. We'll keep our eye on Falkenberry. Jalon Ellis back in for Harrisburg as Owen Ram will take a seat. 19-18 Herrin, 1:36 to go in the half.
And that is Rand's second foul. So all of a sudden the secondary scorer emerges and is saddled with 2 fouls.
Free throw for Jared Staple on the way. He hits it. And with that, Andy Fehrenbacher wants to take a timeout. We will take one as well. Back in 30 seconds.
I'm excited to represent Southern Illinois when playing basketball for SIU, and it's important to me to give back to this region. That's important to Banterra Bank also, and it's one of the reasons that I'm proud to be a customer. They support their communities, and with their mobile app, I can check my accounts, make payments, and more, all on my time. Plus, they offer a Saluki Visa debit card that supports SIU scholarships and athletics.
That was an easy win for me.
Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics.
1:36 left to play in the first half. It's been a back-and-forth ball game in this championship semifinal. But it's Herrin leading Harrisburg right now, 20-18. Foul trouble has hurt the Bulldogs. Both Caden Young and now Owen Rand, their 2 leading scorers with 2 fouls apiece. Harrisburg able to break the pressure. Murphy over on the far side gets it to Questel. Now on the near side, here's Ellis. Ellis trying to find a seam. Out to Mann. 3-point shot on the way. It is no good. Rebound goes high. Murphy, right place, right time for the putback.
Nice job by Murphy, crashing the offensive boards.
Braxton Murphy, his first basket. We are tied 20-20. 1:09 to go in the half. Staple over to his right, hands it off to Billingsley. Billingsley back in the hands of Lukens. Lukens leaves it for Staple at the top of the key. Staple dribbles it back near midcourt. Under a minute to go in the half. Swings it here in the corner. Cox back in the hands of Staple. Over to Billingsley. Herrin might be intrigued to hold for one shot here. Lukens over on the far corner.
I was going to say, it looks like they're trying to get set up Lukens for a drive, draw, shoot.
Well, he drives and dumps it off to Price, who hits the reverse layup and the foul. What a play. You know, it's something that Kyrese Lukens has gotten so good at doing over these last 4 years of being a varsity starter is this passing game. We know he can score, but he's got some pieces around him this year that when he gets going towards the basket, he's going to dump it off as Price converts the three-point play. Herrin by 3 with 24 seconds to go in the half, and Harrisburg will look to hold for 1.
Harrisburg in about the best position they could be in, given the fact with the foul trouble and everything. If they can get it down to 1, I'd call it a win.
I think Andy Fehrenbacher's thinking the same thing. Here, Ellis, he lost it. Price comes away with it. Herrin the other way with 5 seconds off to Lukens. Floater, short. Rebound bounced out of bounds with .5, and Herrin's going to have a chance to get something at the basket before the end of the half with .5 on the clock.
I look for a lob to Price or Cox.
Lukens slaps the ball, lobs it to Price, and he did not get it off in time, didn't make it, didn't matter. An exciting first half sees the Herrin Tigers take a 3-point lead into the locker room. Tigers lead 23-20 here in the semifinal. We'll step aside for a 4-minute break. We'll come back with some halftime stats. This is the El Dorado Holiday Tournament on WRUL Sports.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi, and carmilumber.net. Sin Energy Partners provide fuels, lubricants, and propane across the tri-state region, offering price risk management, hedging programs, remote tank monitoring, lubricant scans, and more. Ask about Sin Energy's propane budget program and scheduled deliveries. Count on Sin Energy for your energy needs. Contact David South today, 812-774-6529. That's 812-774-6529. And visit SinEnergyPartners.com to learn more.
Expressway Auto Mall in Mount Vernon, Indiana. 3 great dealerships, 7 vehicle brands in 1 location. Expressway Chevrolet, Expressway Jeep, and Expressway Ford. Your one-stop shop for the vehicle you've been looking for. Our extensive inventory includes a huge selection of new and quality pre-owned. All in 1 location. Almost 1,000 vehicles. Only in Mount Vernon, Indiana. Expressway Auto Mall.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with the company that lives and works in the same community that you do. When it comes to the comfort and safety of your family, you can trust Wabash Valley FS. We have highly trained service professionals who regularly monitor your system for proper operation, safety, and maximum efficiency. So you can be sure that FS Propane will leave your family with the good, warm feelings all season long. Call your Wabash Valley FS today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
I was reminded again that Southern Illinois is something special when I met team members at Banterra Bank. They have taken the time to get to know me and support my goals. I've learned what a true partner they are to their customers and communities. Best of all, they offer a Saluki Visa debit card that supports SIU scholarships and athletics. I can access 55,000 ATMs with no fees, plus have convenient banking with their mobile app. That was an easy one for me. Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics. Member FDIC.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products. Here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch and Associates CPAs, providing superior client services to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes, bookkeeping, accounting, and audit services, plus full-service consulting. At Butch and Associates CPAs, it's your journey backed by our commitment. Visit butch.com to learn more or contact us today.
Halftime here at Duff Kings, and it's Herrin leading Harrisburg 23-20 in our first championship semifinal of the day. Winner will face either Carterville or Vienna for the championship tonight at 9 o'clock. Cole Carter, Jason Craig with you. Reminder, this is the El Dorado Holiday Tournament on 97.3 WRUL, Carmi, Illinois, and also online worldwide at WRUL.com. Also being streamed on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Well, it's a first half that had some defense there in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, offense is starting to pick things up, and you made a good point. If you're Harrisburg's perspective, your two leading scorers pick up 2 fouls. Both didn't play there for the final 2.5 minutes or so, and if you're Andy Fehrenbacher, you can't be too upset with a 3-point deficit.
No, I think they're in a good position given the situation they did. Young came out, made the statement for Harrisburg, got in trouble. They needed a secondary scorer. Rand did the job, but then he picked up a second foul, a questionable foul in my opinion, but still, Harrisburg's done a good job. Herrin got going a little bit about after 4 or 5 minutes of the game getting going, and really, this is anybody's contest. Regardless, it's a 3-point lead right now for Herrin.
Individual stat line there in the first half. Herrin led by Kyrie Slukins, who's got 12 points, 5 from Jared Staple Jr., 3 apiece from Jackson Falkenberry and Rajon Price, and 2 from Grady Cox. For Harrisburg, 10 points from Caden Young, 4 from Owen Rand, and then 2 apiece from Braxton Murphy, Jalon Ellis, and Adrian Mann. Jason, you got team stats?
Herrin shot 7 for 26 from the field in the first half. That includes 1 for 8 from the 3-point line. Herrin only shot free throws in the first half in the game so far. They are a perfect 8 for 8. 16 rebounds, 5 on the offensive boards, and they turned the ball over 1 time for Harrisburg. 9 for 24 from the field. That includes 3 for 11 from beyond the arc. They did not shoot a single free throw. 14 rebounds, only 1 offensive rebound, and the only turnover for Harrisburg was there late in the first half.
Getting their halftime score, Herrin 23, Harrisburg 20. We'll take a 3-minute break. Third quarter coming up. This is the El Dorado Holiday Tournament on WRUL Sports. Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous, propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots and driveways. And farmers can depend on Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember, Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Your best move in transportation. Call Roark Transport at 618-265-3665. That's 265-3665.
Ease pain, sleep better, and energize your life with Illuminate in Carmi. Come discover a range of products and see what the buzz is all about. Illuminate has the perfect blend of oils, edible, and flower that will leave you and even your pet feeling calm and collected. Stop by Illuminate on North Church Street in Carmi today.
For a night on the town or a cozy event, that's what the buzz is about at Illuminate.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, proud supporter of local athletes and your most trusted financial partner.
Setting the standard in banking excellence for more than 80 years.
Citizens has the latest financial tools and technologies to help you score big.
And a team you can rely on for personal attention and outstanding service.
Visit CNB online at cnbalbion.com or your local Crossville location and see what sets them apart.
No better banking with Citizens National Bank of Albion. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
It's natural to think that insurance is complicated, but as experienced farmers agents, we know a thing or two about helping make it easier by explaining your available coverage options. Whether you're looking for home, auto, or specialty, we can help walk you through the process step by step. Hi, Sarah Weber here. Call the Haley Agency 378-6080 to get a quote and learn more.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Ready to glow? VZ Fitness in El Dorado has you covered with brand new tanning beds, a custom-built sauna available 24/7 for members and non-members during regular business hours. Transform yourself with the perfect tan and a fitness routine that fits your schedule. Find VZ Fitness on Facebook. Visit vzfitness.com or stop by Locust Street in El Dorado. Sometimes later becomes never, so do it now. VZ Fitness, El Dorado.
Ready for the third quarter here at Duff Kingston Memorial Gymnasium. Game one of the afternoon session here in the final day of the 60th annual El Dorado Holiday Tournament. Cole Carter, Jason Craig with you. Glad you could join us for what should be an entertaining second half. Was an entertaining first half from the top seed Tigers and the number 4 seed Harrisburg Bulldogs. So Herrin will get the ball as we start the second half. And it will be Cox to inbound. So Harrisburg going back with their starters. We mentioned that Young and Rand both playing with 2 fouls in a 3-point game. Lukens guarded by Ellis. Going to go to his left. Picks up his dribble. Now it's off to Billingsley. Top of the key 3. Short. Rebounded by Rand. Good stuff to start the half for Harrisburg. Ellis swings it over to Mann on the right side. Mann looking over the defense. Brings it to the middle where it's in the hands of Jelon Ellis. Ellis down low. This is Ryder. Stops, gets it off to Young going inside. Young floats it up and in. Welcome back into the game, Caden Young.
Much needed boost there for Harrisburg.
12 points for Young, but Staple in the blink of an eye goes coast to coast. 23-22. Young to tie it. Off the mark, and the rebound being tipped around where Grady Cox comes away with it. 4 on 3 the other way for Herrin. Staple by himself. Get out of the way. Back-to-back buckets for Jared Staple Jr., and the Herrin lead is 5 at 27-22. What a backcourt tandem that is, Lukens and Staple.
Yeah, Staple quietly can do about the same things Lukens can.
Here's Ellis over on the far side. Swings it top of the circle to Mann. Mann with a crossover. And looking right, back it's to Ellis. Ellis back to the Eagle logo at midcourt. 6:22 to play in the third quarter. Ellis, that one tipped and stolen away by Staple at the other end. Blocked from behind by Mann. He's called for a foul.
I'm going to go to the replay monitor here.
Adam Cross says he got him on the arm. And again, it just shows Staple, how quickly he could go from one end of the court to the other. Andy Fehrenbacher wants a full timeout. We'll take one as well, back in 60 seconds.
Free delivery, free advice, and the hometown advantage. Welcome to the Medicine Shop of Harrisburg, Marion, Ridgeway, Shawneetown, and El Dorado. We're a small, locally owned pharmacy making a big impact on our customers and our communities. We offer full pharmacy services and home medical equipment with hometown pride. Switching is easy, just ask. The Medicine Shop and Home Health Solutions. How can we help you?
I'm Nancy J. Winter, CPA. We believe in family values, even in the world of finance, because every financial decision impacts your family. For all the milestones in your life, our team is here to maximize your savings, minimize your taxes, and help you plan for a prosperous future.
Visit Nancy J. Winter, CPA in Carmi for tax planning, saving for college, retirement planning, and the expertise to help get you where you want to be. Learn more at nancyjwintercpa.com or call 382-2364. Nancy J. Winter, CPA, where you are treated like family.
.6:15 to play here in the third quarter. It's Herrin leading Harrisburg 27-22 after Jared Staple Jr. got the steal and was fouled at the other end by Adrian Mann. That's the first foul on Mann, first foul for Harrisburg or either side of this third quarter.
Well, we always talk about the first 2 minutes in the second half can tell the story for the rest of the game. So far, Herrin stepped up, especially Staple.
Staple misses that free throw short. We'll have another.
This will be the 10th free throw for Herrin in the contest. Harrisburg hasn't been to the line yet.
Staple 1 of 2. He's got 10 points to go along with 12 for Lucan. 6-point Herrin lead, 28-22. And that pass nearly a turnover, and we're going to get a foul over in front of the Harrisburg bench, as that was Estes who made contact with Rand going for that loose ball. You got to feel like this is kind of the danger zone. I mean, this is where Herrin thrives. Might not play great in the first half, a back and forth game, but they build that lead in the third. It goes from 6 to then 12, and then all of a sudden you're down by 20 points.
Yeah, I was thinking around 7-8 points is about as much as Harrisburg's going to be able to handle being down.
Ellis on the near side, gets to the top of the circle to Mann. Mann dribbles to his right, mid-range jumper on the way, missed it, and Lukens with the rebound for the Tigers. Staple racing into the front court. Swings it near top to Lukens. Shot fake, gets past Ellis, dumps it off down low to Cox, who lays it in. What a pass.
Great court vision there by Lukens.
Kyrie's Lukens with the assist. It's an 8-point Herrin lead. Make it back to a 6-point Herrin lead on the basket by Ellis.
Nice aggressive move by Ellis. He covers a lot of ground.
30-24. As Lukens is going to be fouled by Ellis. The Herrin fans have been begging for a whistle. I mean, Ellis has been right in his face all afternoon.
And that will be Ellis's second.
So Ellis with 2, Rand with 2, and Young with 2 for the Bulldogs. 5:15 to go in the third quarter, 30-24. Herrin up by 6. Lukens at the Eagle logo. Guarded by Ellis. Lukens with a crossover. Nearly got it poked away. Steps to the defense and lays it in.
I don't know how he found that angle to the rim.
14 points for Kyrie's Lukens. 32-24, an 8-point Herrin lead. Reverse layup, no good for Mann. Long rebound out to Ellis. He lost it. Lukens goes on the floor, and we're going to get a foul against Harrisburg.
And that's going to be on Ellis. That'll be number 3.
And Ellis slow to get up as he dove for the ball and then in sequence dove into the legs of Lukens as he's the one that picked up the ball. So Ellis will come out both because 3 fouls and because he was shaken up. Braxton Murphy in for Harrisburg along with Chandler Questel. And Caden Young also coming out for Harrisburg. We'll take a second to clean that sweat spot up over on the far side.
Well, like you said, Cole, danger zone. I'm going to say this possession right here could be the start of the wave. Harrisburg's just been out of sorts. Mann cannot buy a bucket. He's had some good looks, close, mid-range. He's hit these shots the past 2 days. They just aren't falling. Harrisburg's got to have a stop here, and they've got to get on the board.
Just 2 points for Adrian Mann. Harrisburg down by 8, 4:40 left to play here in the third. Here's Staple. Getting it off to Falkenberry here on the near top. Falkenberry dribbling left, hands it off. This is Lukens. Lukens pulls up for 3. Got it.
That was brutal.
Timeout, Harrisburg. Herrin by 11, 35-24. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break. This is the El Dorado, 30-second break. 30-second break here on WRUL Sports.
Spark your next project with Extreme Welding's unparalleled experience, skills, and talent. Extreme Welding and Machine Services El Dorado is your one-stop shop for all things welding. From rods, wire, abrasives, hydraulic hoses, and fittings to metal sold by the foot and industrial gases available without leasing agreements. Own your own bottles and pay only for the contents. Extreme Welding is also an exchange point for AWG gases. Tired of never-ending lease payments on your bottles? Then stop by Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Highway 45, El Dorado.
4.5 to play here in the third quarter as Herrin has taken a 3-point halftime lead and grown it to an 11-point lead. And Harrisburg in the danger zone, needing something here on this possession. Mann walks it into the front court. Dribbles to his right, now swings it near side to Murphy. Murphy back in the hands of Mann. Mann dribbling left, picks up his dribble, puts up a tough shot down low, it won't go. Rebound Lukens, tipped away from Lukens, and then he corrals it, and he was fouled. Got the sense that Harrisburg just kind of rushing shots on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's on Rand. That is his third. So things continue to progress negatively for Harrisburg.
35-24, Herrin up by 11 halfway through quarter number 3. Staple with it. He dribbles to his left. We're going to get Murphy. We're going to get an offensive foul away from the ball against Lukens.
Yeah, he put a little extra mustard on the screen there.
And Herrin will apply a little bit of full court pressure. They lead at 35-24. Looking for their 4th straight championship game bid. There's a steal from Lukens. As he gets it over on the far side to Cox. Now in the corner goes to Staple. Back to Lukens. He dribbles in. Near side Falkenberry. In the corner Billingsley. Shot fake. Drive. Offensive foul.
Yeah, and that was pretty bang right there. Like I said, Cole, it's going to make somebody unhappy.
Maddox Billingsley the one called for the charge.
Yeah, that was a nice move by Billingsley. The path was open, and then all of a sudden, I don't remember who took the charge. Beat him there by a second.
35-24, 3.5 to play in the third quarter. Harrisburg needs something. Man over on the far side, picks up his dribble, bounce pass cutting, and Questel had it, lost it on his way up, and it's taken away by Herrin. Lukens into the front court for the Tigers as they'll slow things down here with 3:10 to play in the third. Lukens at the Eagle midcourt logo. Crossover, gets past Mann to the basket, he goes. Another layup for Kyrie Lukens. He's got 19 points.
Herrin 6 for 7 here in the third quarter from the field.
All the way to the basket, it's Young. His layup won't go. Now Herrin the other way. Here's Staple getting inside. Missed it. Lukens tipped it to Staple. Second chance good. Herrin pouring it on. It's 39-24, a 15-point game, and Mann finally gets one to fall. That the other way in a hurry. Falkenberry for 2. I can't even write down my stats in time. Murphy at the other end, left top. 41-26. This is why Herrin is the top seed and the 3-time reigning champs in this tournament. What they're able to do in the third quarter. Bounce pass over on the far side. Billingsley saves it back towards his basket, but Questel gets it over to Young. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 41-26. Young at midcourt. Billingsley meets him by about an arm length. Young dribbling left on a ball screen for Mann. Switched on to now by Staple. Young, double team. Cox meets him out there. Now it's Mann splitting defenders. Pull up jumper for Mann off the mark. Rebounded by Cox. And Staple fouled hard by Questel in front of the Harrisburg bench.
Right now, everything's going in the direction of Herrin. Harrisburg wants to climb back in this. They're going to have to pretty much shut down Herrin for the next 90 seconds.
Second foul on Questel, and it should be Staple shooting the free throws here. Jared Staple Jr., 12 points.
I was going to say, this doesn't help Harrisburg's case either. This will be 11 and 12 from the free throw line for Herrin. Harrisburg has yet to shoot a free throw.
First free throw for Jared Staple Jr. on the way. He hits it. Couple of subs for both teams. Carter McCree checks in. Rajon Price in for Herrin. The mysterious number 4 for Harrisburg. Second free throw for Staple on the way. That one rolls in. 14 for Staple. 90 seconds left to play in the third, 43-26. Ellis goes to coast, and he draws a foul.
Nice aggressive move there by Ellis. Now you're at a point, though, that you got to complete those through contact.
Running out of opportunities. Herrin eventually, when we get this to the fourth quarter, they're going to start milking clock as Ellis misses the front end of the two shots. (43-26). Ellis missed that one. Lukens the rebound. Ellis goes 0 for 2. 43-26. Herrin, 1:15 to play in the third quarter. Staple swings it near side to Lukens. Lukens dribbles left. Over on the far side to Staple. 1 minute to play in the third. Staple spins off his defender. Gets it over to McCree. Back to Staple now. Gets to the rim. What a move by Jared Staple. He makes it look easy.
Tell you what, Staple set the tone early on in this quarter, and he continues through it.
16 points for Staple. Ellis crossover. Gets to the basket and puts it in.
Tough shot.
6 for Ellis. 45-28. It's a 17-point game in what was a 3-point game at the half. Herrin has outscored Harrisburg, 22-8 in this third quarter.
I think Herrin's going to play for the final shot here of the quarter.
Staple over at midcourt. Dribbles to his left, picks up his dribble, now it's off the Price. Near side, Lukens with 8 seconds. Lukens, nice pass down to Price. He wasn't ready for it, and it goes out of bounds. Harrisburg gets it back with 3 seconds.
Only the second turnover on Herrin. Harrisburg with only 2 turnovers.
So Herrin has it. Here's Young with 2 seconds. Young will let one go and can't bank it in. What a third quarter for the Herrin Tigers. They lead it by 17, 45-28. As we go to the fourth quarter, Tigers trying to go back to the championship game. Back in 1 minute.
Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic continues to be here to meet the needs of White County. Nurse practitioner Katherine Adams is accepting new patients at our Carmi Family Clinic location at 1112 Oak Street. Whether it's routine visits or acute needs, our dedicated care team is here to ensure wellness for the entire family. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic. The care you need when and where you need it, close to home. To schedule an appointment, call 618-382-5030.
Hi, I'm Lucas Matzel, Doctor of Physical Therapy.
And I'm Paige Winter-Bruder, Occupational Therapist at Joiner Therapy Services on April Avenue in Carmi.
We are both graduates of CWC who take pride in treating individuals from our hometown. Whether you've experienced a sports injury, have had a recent surgery, or just have pain, we are experienced in treating from head to toe.
Contact our clinic at 382-2771. That's 382-2771 and start the road to a healthier you at Joiner Therapy Services.
We go to the fourth quarter here at Def Kingston. And our first of 2 championship semifinals. It was all Herrin there in that third quarter. They led 23-20 at the break. They lead 45-28 as we go to the fourth quarter. Harrisburg desperate for some offense. They need a lot of it in a little amount of time. Young brings it into the front court. Hands it off the near side to Mann. Mann back over to Ellis. Ellis, back door, nice cut by Young. Missed the layup though, offensive rebound to Ryder. He puts it in. That's his first basket.
That's a good start for Harrisburg. Now they got to have more than 2 handfuls of stops to play.
45-30. We've played 30 seconds here in the fourth. Billingsley trying to drive against Ryder. Billingsley jump stop through the contact, hits the shot.
Herrin has only missed 2 shots here in the second half.
Maddox Billingsley, his first basket, 47-30. Ellis, nice double clutch shot, but missed it. Cox the rebound. Herrin pushing the floor. Lukens over on the far corner to Staple. Back in the hands of Lukens. Thought about pulling up for 3, and you hear the from the Herrin crowd. They wanted to see it. Staple kicks it in the corner. Estes back out to Herrin, and you can tell Herrin being very patient here. No need to rush anything, up by 17. Lukens, step back jumper. Rims out, and the rebound goes in the far corner, saved by Rand. Up to Ellis, behind the back twice, but lost it the second time, and Staple comes away with it. Now it's Young that takes it away, and Young will go and lay it in.
Nice job with Harrisburg staying with the ball.
14 for Caden Young, back to a 15-point game, 47-32. Staple to the rim, missed that one, he's human, and the rebound bounces to Ellis. 3-on-2 the other way. Ellis, jump stop, layup, no good. Rebound Billingsley. Now Billingsley into the front court. He gets bumped, goes back up against Rand. His layup bounces in. Herrin can't miss. And Sailor Shirts wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in 1 minute. This is the El Dorado Holiday Tournament on WRUL Sports.
Holy pancake bat dude, our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
Feeling stuck growing your business? Get expert advice on marketing, finance, operations, and more, all at no cost. Unlock your business potential by visiting the Illinois Small Business Development Center, located at SIC. We have the right tools, resources, and expertise to help you accomplish your goals. Let us be your partner in small business success. Visit IllinoisSBDC.com. Funded in part by cooperative agreement with the U.S. SBA, Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, and Southeastern Illinois College.
.6:05 left to play in the ball game. Herrin clinging on to a 49-32 lead after Sailor Shirts call a timeout. Herrin trying to hang on for their 4th consecutive trip to the championship game. Ellis over on the near side, looking to get past Lukens. Stops, goes baseline, reverse layup is no good, but a foul was called on the drive there by Ellis.
Strong move there. Ellis does have a little bit of a size advantage against Lukens.
49-32. Young inbounds it. That's kicked by Estes. So Harrisburg will try again. Young to inbound. He looks, gets it in near side. Ellis, that one poked away by Billingsley. You just see how difficult it is to do simple things against this Herrin defense. As the officials are getting that one sorted out. Young gets it inbounds to Ellis. 5:50 left to play. 49-32 Herrin. Here's Rand on the near side. Dribbling to the middle. Pull up mid-range jumper is good for Owen Rand.
Yeah, he's going to have to step up here in the last 5.5.
15-point game, 49-34. Staple over to Lukens. Lukens back to Staple. Staple picks up his dribble, gets over to Lukens down the far side. Ellis waiting on him there. Back to Staple here on the near top. Getting a screen from Lukens, gets it back, right back to him. As Herrin has entered patience mode. Billingsley in the corner. He looks to attack. Mid-range jumper. That won't go. Tipped up and in by Grady Cox.
Nice job there by Cox, crashing the boards. Don't see very many legitimate tip-ins.
51-34. Man has the basketball. Working against Staple, kicks it off to Ryder for a mid-range jumper at the dead spot. It won't go, and a foul against Harrisburg on the rebound. And there's still 4:46 to go, but it feels like it's over just because we know this Herrin team, how good they are at taking care of the basketball, making their free throws. I mean, this is a same thing, different year for them, it feels like.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like Harrisburg has enough in the tank to cut the deficit down.
Lukens will get this one into the front court, got it taken away by Herrin, and Lukens commits the foul. 4:36 to go, 51-34. Ellis gets it into man. Man with a quiet 4 points in this one. That's been a big part in this big Herrin lead. They've been able to hold him under control. Ryder swings it near side to Ellis. Ellis spinning, stuck in the paint. Now it's off to Ryder. His mid-range jumper off the mark, but Young gets the offensive rebound. Young going towards the rim. His layup won't fall. And it's Ellis down there with the rebound, and Estes comes out of nowhere and spikes it down on the Harrisburg cheerleaders.
Wow. Young was clearing out so Ellis could put the little layup back, a reverse layup up and in, and Cox comes from the other side. He may have a career as a volleyball player.
Over to Ellis on the right side. Down low, throw it right to Grady Cox. He's looking for a point guard, and Kyrie Lukens has it with 3:59 to play. Herrin up 51-34. Estes bounce pass to a wide open Grady Cox for two. 8 points for Grady Cox. The lead is 19 for Herrin at 53-34. Young pull-up jumper. Got it.
Well, he was off balance and recalibrated in midair and knocked that down.
Staple gets it into the front court, over to Cox, back to Staple. Under 4 minutes to play. Harrisburg running out of time. Herrin down low, it goes to Lukens. Cox trying to tip it in. A foul going to be called as Ellis got the rebound.
And now you have to kind of start thinking, hey, I've got another game this evening. When is the white flag need to come out here and have something to save up for your respective games tonight?
You look at it, by the time you get dressed back on the bus, 5 or 6 hours till you got to play again. So I know if I play one basketball game, I'm out for about 2 weeks, but can't imagine having to come back and play in 6 hours. Here's man. That one nearly poked away by Staple. Bounce pass to Ryder down low, and he missed the shot, but he'll go to the free throw line for two. So unless a miraculous miracle happens here in the final 3 minutes, Herrin will move on to their fourth consecutive championship game. If my memory is correct, this would be their fifth championship appearance in the last 6 years. First free throw for Ryder, no good.
Harrisburg's been to the free throw line 3 times. They've missed all 3 of them. Herrin has been to the line 12 times. They've hit 11.
I would be correct. Herrin made it in 2018, lost to Fairfield. No tournament in 2020. They've been in the championship ever since. Staple over on the far side, looking to get away from man. Dribbles it now in the near corner, back out up top. 2:47 to play, 53-36. Staple. Just killing clock, guarded by Murphy. Harrisburg not fouling, just playing defense, keeping a 5 count on. And now they foul. With 2.5 to go. So that will bring in Chandler Questel. As Mann will take a seat. He's probably done for the night, or for the afternoon. He'll come back tonight for the third place game. Lukens has it into the backcourt. 2:25 to go. 53-36 Herrin. Lukens pulls it back near midcourt. Lukens guarded by Mann, just dribbling this one around. Goes left side to Staple. Next couple of defenders, he gets it back over to Lukens. Lukens back to Staple. Staple in the corner goes to Billingsley. Gets it back into the hands of Staple over on the sideline. Near side Falkenberry. They're just swinging it around here. Lukens goes to the middle, left-handed layup, why not? Been that kind of day for Kyrie Lukens. 21 points for number 21. And it's a 19-point Herrin lead. Back to 17 as Young hits the layup. 18 for Young. 55-38. Staple down to Price. Price with the easy layup. Price with 5, down to 83 seconds to go. 57-38 as Rand pulls up for a triple. Price the rebound. Andy Fehrenbacher turns around. He's going to grab 5 Bulldogs to put in the ball game, and Sailor shirts will do the same. Staple, he wants 2 more. He's going to get 2 more. This kid is so effortless when he plays basketball. Final 55 seconds. Young pulls up for 3. It's good. And Young will finish the day with 22 points. Or 21, excuse me. And a quick timeout to get the subs in the ball game with 50.7 to go. Herrin is going to advance to their 4th consecutive EHT championship game.
Yeah, I have to say this one was a statement win.
I was going to say, this has been their most impressive effort. You know, when they played Anna Jonesboro yesterday, they led pretty much the entire contest, but didn't quite have that dominant streak like they did this afternoon. That third quarter was all Tigers, and that is where they have made their money over the last few years in this tournament. Down to 35 seconds, Herrin leads at 59-41. Harrisburg will still play for a trophy. They'll play for 3rd place tonight against either Vienna or Carterville. Harrisburg finished in 4th place last year. Final 18 seconds.
Yeah, and that 3rd place game isn't going to be an easy one at all either.
The Herrin Tigers, for the 5th time in the last 6 years, are going to the championship game. Final score, Herrin 59, Harrisburg 41. Tigers improve to 12-1. Bulldogs fall to 8-4. We'll step aside. We'll come back and wrap this one up and get you ready for Carterville and Vienna in our next championship semifinal. This is the El Dorado Holiday Tournament on WRUL Sports. Back in 4 minutes.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind: the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name. The Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471. The most trusted name in agriculture.
When you think of home, you think of warmth, comfort, and peace of mind. And that's exactly what you get when you choose propane from FS. With propane from Wabash Valley Service Company, you get our well-trained professional staff along with an array of products and services designed to ensure that your propane system is functioning properly and efficiently. Add to this a variety of convenient terms and ways to save money, and you've got the right solution to all your home energy needs. Call Wabash Valley Service Company today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
I'm excited to represent Southern Illinois when playing basketball for SIU, and it's important to me to give back to this region. That's important to Banterra Bank also, and it's one of the reasons that I'm proud to be a customer. They support their communities, and with their mobile app, I can check my accounts, make payments, and more, all on my time. Plus, they offer a Saluki Visa debit card that supports SIU scholarships and athletics. That was an easy win for me. Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net. Sin Energy Partners provide fuels, lubricants, and propane across the tri-state region, offering price risk management, hedging programs, remote tank monitoring, lubricant scans, and more. Ask about Sin Energy's propane budget program and scheduled deliveries. Count on Sin Energy for your energy needs. Contact David South today, 812-774-6529. That's 812-774-6529. And visit sinenergypartners.com to learn more.
Expressway Auto Mall in Mount Vernon, Indiana. 3 great dealerships, 7 vehicle brands in 1 location. Expressway Chevrolet, Expressway Jeep, and Expressway Ford. Your one-stop shop for the vehicle you've been looking for. Our extensive inventory includes a huge selection of new and quality pre-owned. All in 1 location. Almost 1,000 vehicles. Only in Mount Vernon, Indiana. Expressway Auto Mall.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with the company that lives and works in the same community that you do. When it comes to the comfort and safety of your family, you can trust Wabash Valley FS. We have highly trained service professionals who regularly monitor your system for proper operation, safety, and maximum efficiency. So you can be sure that FS Propane will leave your family with the good, warm feelings all season long. Call your Wabash Valley FS today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
Again, final score, Herrin defeats Harrisburg 59-41. The Tigers are moving on to the championship game, and they will face the winner of this next game between Vienna and Carterville. Real quick, the individual stat line for the Harrisburg Bulldogs. They were led by Caden Young, who had 22 points, 6 apiece from Jelon Ellis and Owen Wren, 4 points from Adrian Mann, and 2 apiece from Reed Ryder and Braxton Murphy. For Herrin, they were led by Kyrie Slukins, 21 points, 18 points from Jared Staple, 4 points from Maddox Billingsley, 8 points from Grady Cox, 5 points from Jackson Falkenberry, and 5 from Majan Price. Jason, you got team stats?
Herrin shot 23 for 48 from the field, 11 for 12 from the charity stripe, had a total of 31 rebounds, 9 of those on the offensive end. Turned the ball over 5 times. Perhaps their only chink in the armor was from the three-point line where they went 2 for 10. Harrisburg, 19 for 49 from the field. That included 4 for 15 from beyond the arc. 0 for 4 from the charity stripe, a total of 21 rebounds, 5 of those offensive, and The Bulldogs also turned the ball over 5 times.
Again, final score, Herrin wins it 59-41. Harrisburg will play for third place against the loser of this next game. So our championship session almost completely finished, filled out as far as who's playing for what. Coming up at 3 o'clock, we'll have Carmi and Edwards County in the consolation championship. All right, we're going to step aside for about 4 or 5 minutes, get things set for our next semifinal contest between Carterville and Vienna. This is the El Dorado Holiday Tournament on WRUL Sports.
I was reminded again that Southern Illinois is something special when I met team members at Banterra Bank. They have taken the time to get to know me and support my goals. I've learned what a true partner they are to their customers and communities. Best of all, they offer a Saluki Visa debit card that supports SIU scholarships and athletics. I can access 55,000 ATMs with no fees, plus have convenient banking with their mobile app. That was an easy one for me. Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics. Member FDIC.